The holiday season is here and it's time to make that mad dash for some good old-fashioned holiday shopping. You've planned things out, you've charted a course, you're ready to head out the door, but still, you're a bit confused. Now I know getting the right present for the special someone, who sometimes yourself, can be quite the challenge. Worry not, because we did the math, pulled out the spreadsheets, and did our research to provide you with the best answer. Go out and get an awesome video game. The season just ain't the same without that exciting rush of receiving a nicely wrapped present and immediately slapping it into your console just so you can play it for the next 5 days. What's even better is practicing generosity by being the one to give that nicely wrapped present so you and your friends can immediately slap it into their console just so everyone can play for 5 days straight. Am I right? Right? Whether you're gifting it or giving it, nothing beats a great video game to bring everyone together in joy, harmony, and asserting absolute dominance over each other. Good old Kris Kringle Evans would be proud. What's up guys, I'm Nice with Ungeek, and I'm here to be your personal Secret Santa and spreading that December cheer by delivering you 8 games that should definitely be on your gift list, regardless of whether you've been naughty or nice.
海藤さん邪魔すんなボケどこ行くのなんだおらいやなんかすげえなあんた早く手伝えタボ確かに
The Yakuza series has made a name for itself and established its legacy in the gaming culture through its engaging story, interesting characters, picture-perfect action sequences, and karaoke. But if you're looking for a grittier, darker experience that shows a different side of Kamurocho and makes sense of superb storytelling in the form of intricate, intriguing murder mysteries, then 2018's Judgment is the way to go. The game introduces Takayuki Yagami, a defense attorney turned private investigator who's all about getting good old-fashioned justice by any means necessary, including busting a few skulls. You find yourself right smack in the middle of a serial murder case that leads you down a rabbit hole of twists and turns that concludes with some of the most jaw-dropping, what the freak moments in storytelling in the franchise. Story and writing are this game's bread and butter, and it's definitely something you need to experience for yourself. As you unfold this mystery, you're treated to less harrowing, more whimsical-sided content in the form of races, private investigating, and some of the more familiar minigames. The perfect palate cleanser for serial murders. Now, 2021's A Lost Judgment picks up 3 years after the first game and brings our trusty PI back, taking a quick detour to Yokohama. This time around, it's a murder case that may or may not involve a high school, and what follows is yet another deep dive into a thorough investigation that has its own set of mysteries, suspects, and plot twists. And some campus shenanigans that will keep you hooked until the very end. The sequel has a more bountiful selection of side content, and the wackiness is definitely ramped up here. Extreme Ninja School? Sign me up. What ties everything together is a smooth, satisfying combat experience with different styles to choose from. Takayuki is an agile, well-built badass, and when he isn't solving crimes, he's probably committing them. In self-defense, of course. Playing these 2 games back-to-back will definitely complete your holiday experience, and we highly recommend them. But don't take our word for it, try them yourself. You be the judge.
Just me and you, yeah!
What are you doing?
You're not feeling it?
No.
Hazelight Studios took the power of friendship as a concept, slapped on some cool co-op game mechanics and a vibrant game design on it, and brought us It Takes Two, the ultimate field trip for you and your ever-supportive friends. There's no better way to get through the hardships and trials in life than to face them head-on with your better half. Everything is presented with this colorful, trippy vibe as you see the world through the eyes of May and Cody, 2 parents shrunken down in the world that's insanely large, insanely picturesque, and honestly, it's just straight up insane. Both you and your partner will need to bring your A game as you go through a bizarre alternate reality version of your house. Every stage is complete with its own set of challenges in the form of really fun minigames, puzzles, and platforming that only 2 characters with 2 different skill sets and loadouts can manage. Don't fret because the controls are buttery smooth and the mobility of each character makes falling, double jumping, and dashing an absolute treat. Oh, and did I mention feels? Well, as you both go through the game's plot and interact with one another through each challenge, you'll experience the backstory and the overarching theme of the game itself: love, forgiveness, and reconciliation. It's cheesy, I know, but the little tug on your heartstrings every now and then is what makes this game not only fun and exciting, but a complete feel-good package to enjoy with those closest to you this holiday season.
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good.
If you're looking for a beautifully fast-paced first-person shooter with dangerous, wacky guns, awesomely weird time-based powers, and a set of villains straight out of the comic book, plus a game mode that allows players to invade each other's worlds in a never-ending game of cat and mouse, then prepare to get stuck in a death loop. You are Colt Vaughn, a man stuck in a mysterious time loop where every day you wake up on the seashore, completely unaware what happened the day before, and everything else is in the past. Now it's up to you to find out how to break said loop, recover your memories, and hopefully get home. Aside from the story and the stunning visuals, the best part of Deathloop is the amount of freedom you're given when it comes to how you want to approach each mission. You can use stealth and become the gun-toting shadow that's the last thing your enemy sees, or you can go in guns blazing, pumping everyone with lead. Either way, your awesome time and space-based powers will always save the day, with the most creative ways to beat bad guys to a pulp. If single-player Forever Alone isn't quite your cup of tea, you can take control of Juliana, Colt's personal nightmare, whose sole job is to make sure that the loop never breaks and all things stay the same. She plays pretty much the same way, but of course, since she's the one who's hunting, she has a few more tricks up her sleeve. You want to troll your friends to show them how much you love them? Good. Let Juliana set things up. Whether you break the loop or maintain it, you're guaranteed to completely lose track of time once you start playing.
I'm your only chance.
Open the door, right now!
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop!
No.
You're under arrest!
Hey!
Speaking of loops and how exciting they can be, we'll give you and your friends a quick breather to gather yourselves. You have exactly 12 minutes. Yes, we're slowly stepping into thriller territory, and once again, your friends and family are welcome to tag along. Now, what gives 12 minutes such an eerie, way too familiar atmosphere is the voice work put into the game. This thriller of a game brings the talents of James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe.
You're blaming me now?
No, I mean...
That's it. I never want to see you again.
I should have told you, I know that, but he was trying to kill me. It was self-defense.
It's been over 20 years. What do you expect? I barely remember her. It was so long ago.
Into the mix with the first two being barely recognizable in their voice acting, and Willem Dafoe, well, just being Willem Dafoe.
You know, I'm something of a
Voice actor.
myself.
What follows is an overhead perspective of an otherwise normal night at home that abruptly ends with a horrific murder, with everything resetting to 12 minutes earlier each time you die. Don't let the simplistic design fool you. It's a game that requires ingenuity, quick thinking, and sensible decisions as you make use of the very tense 12-minute window to survive from the Willem Dafoe in a cop uniform. He's still scary, okay? It's all about trial and error and experimenting with the different choices you make, courtesy of everything you have lying around that house. Water, some plants, have dinner with your wife, make a phone call. Doing anything and everything you can during each loop could provide more answers to progress through the game, and maybe some quality entertainment. It's fun enough to play the game by yourself, but having friends behind you calling the shots just amps up the fun factor, in a murder mystery thrill no less. Leave no piece of furniture unturned and make sure all the doors are locked, every detail counts. And a few extra brains and pairs of eyes can make each loop either more fun or more stressful. Either way, just having everyone around to witness you get murdered time and time again is good enough.
Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
It's our personal game of the year, and anyone who says otherwise can demand a trial by combat.
The Game Award goes to Tales of Arise.
We know all the anime tropes, and we're not afraid to use them. Arise is the latest and arguably the greatest installment in the Tales franchise, and the hype has yet to die down. Set in the twin worlds of Reina and Dana, you take control of an adventurer party that slowly but steadily grows with members from different walks of life, all tied together by one goal, which we won't spoil, of course. What you're looking at is a beautiful game complete with colorful characters, breathtaking scenery, excellent sound design, and the combat. Oh, the combat. We need to talk about that. Now, if you love hard-hitting combos with a learning curve, you've come to the right place. Time your button presses right to pull off satisfying cinematic finishes to destroy your enemies with style and finesse. You won't find awesome anime combat like this anywhere else. The story is compelling enough to keep you hooked as you slowly find yourself invested in the game world and, more importantly, the characters you meet. Everyone is unique and has their own tales to tell. The skits are back and they're better than ever. Exploring the open world and replaying the game with different characters gives you access to tons of fully animated cutscenes that are sure to tickle the fancy of anyone who enjoys some good old storytelling. Some characters will definitely surprise you, I can guarantee that. No JRPG would be complete without bountiful side content, and Tales of Arise comes jam-packed with all of that. You like cooking? Make use of the recipes you find by cooking dishes for some nice buffs. Still can't hit that perfect combo? Practice your combat skills in the training grounds. And of course, you can also indulge in one of the reasons why Tales of Arise deserves to be the game of the year. Nice. If you're looking for a game that not only looks good, sounds good, and feels good, but also the world building that weaves an engaging story with a cast of unique characters, then our own personal game of the year, Tales of Arise, is the perfect piece of anime goodness this holiday season. Whew, that's how much we love it.
We need a savior. We need hope. We need Spartan 117, Master Chief.
After 20 long years of 5 main games, 9 spin-offs, and a remake, Master Chief is back in all his Spartan-powered alien butt-kicking glory. Halo Infinite takes the franchise to another level by sprinting. Yes, literally sprinting headfirst into a beautiful open world with the new tools, familiar weapons and vehicles, and an old enemy who refuses to stay down.
Die well.
The banished are back, and it's your duty to banish them back into non-existence. With beautiful graphics and a massive sandbox, the updates in mobility and the tightness in gunplay make this story you'll definitely have fun unfolding. Multiplayer is where the Halo franchise shines, and Infinite is no different. The added ease in movement and the new set of equipment make going against your buddies just delightful. The grapple gun and the repulsor are some of the welcome additions to Master Chief's arsenal. Running, gunning, grappling, and then force pushing everyone off the map is a gratifying experience that you won't find in earlier titles. Halo Reach never reached this level of awesomeness, I tell ya. We look forward to a lot more given how recently Infinite's been released, and so far, the fun factor is definitely something to get hyped about. This new chapter in Master Chief's epic saga is a welcome addition you definitely want to check out. Bring back your personal 2001 this holiday season. Bring it back hard.
We have strolled across our world as giants until we finally faced our David. But now, there is hope.
'Tis truly the season for shooty shooty bang bang games that provide the ultimate test of friendship, and no other game we've reviewed this year has challenged our bond more than Left 4 Dead's spiritual successor. We're happy to say that we passed, well, barely. Sometimes all you want to do is kick back, grab a few friends, and mow down some zombies in the comfort of your own home, just like the simpler times. Back 4 Blood gives you that same satisfying experience with a very simple formula. 4 players, creepily beautiful set design, terrifying enemies, a nice, lengthy campaign, and a truckload of weapons fit for the war machine that you are. All that coupled with an intriguing backstory both for the ever-dangerous world itself and its cast of characters. A little bit of lore with a whole lot of gore goes a long way, my friend.
Oh man, this is my favorite hoodie.
Another new feature is its brand spankin' card system that gives buffs, team effects, and extra utility that gives everyone a playstyle they'd be most comfortable with. This gives you freedom to make any build you can imagine. Full in-your-face melee, mid-range spray and pray, or headshots for days from a mile away. Nothing beats seeing everyone having fun as they load up, fall in, and just duke it out with the Horde in their own very special way. The PvP runs smoothly and provides some variety if you and your friends want to switch it up a bit and play as the Infected. But the campaign is where this game truly shines. Going through varying levels of difficulty while mowing down your enemies is arguably the best holiday team building experience. Make sure no one gets left behind. Back 4 Blood equals friends for life.
Mario, yeah! Okay!
Yay! All right! You got a star.
Last but not least, we reach the pinnacle of party games, the biggest festival of friendship, and so far, the very best that Mario Party franchise has to offer. If 2018's Super Mario Party was an epic return to form, Superstars kicks things into full gear. Cruise control means fun for absolutely everyone. Mario Party Superstars brings family and friends together for a rockin' good time with 5 iconic boards and 100 of everyone's favorite minigames this side of Nintendo. It's the biggest variety of games to date, from exciting sports and puzzles, to intense one-on-one duels, to chaotically fun free-for-alls. You can bet that Superstars has what you're looking for, all that with a nice coat of shiny, modern graphics. It's guaranteed hours of fun this holiday season, and we highly recommend that you get this either for yourself or for anyone you'd want to meet at the happy and whimsical battlefield of fun. With full button control and multiplayer support right out of the box, it doesn't matter who's coming to the Mario Party. There's no controller joypad discrimination here, my friend. We're all just looking to have a good time, and we exercise our right to just plug and play. Whether you're all in the same room or in self-imposed self-isolation, everyone's invited. So grab your Switch, get some pancit, and let Mario Party Superstars take you for a wild ride. Now don't get me wrong, there are a lot of games to go around this year, most of which would be fun to play alone or with friends, but we've narrowed them down to this short, sweet list, and we've been checking it twice. We hope you enjoyed our 8 games that should definitely be on your gift list. Do you have any of them? All of them? Are you planning to give a few of them as gifts this year? Comment down below and let us know. Again guys, I am Naisu, now your not-so-secret Santa, wishing everyone a very happy holidays and happy gaming.